Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Shalene. A major power failure has been reported in Vasco after Indian Oil Adani gas pipeline contractor damaged underground electricity cables, leaving areas of Sada, Bogda, Baina and Mangor in darkness. The areas were in darkness for over 5 hours on Thursday. Electricity Department Assistant Engineer Sanjeev Mashelkar said he filed a police complaint against the contractor. Sources say power was to be restored by around 4 p.m. on Thursday, in all likelihood, leaving the affected areas without power for over 16 hours.
Indian Oil Adani gas pipeline contractor damaged the underground electricity cable. The areas were in darkness for over 5 hours on Wednesday night. Power was to be restored by around 4 p.m. on Thursday, leaving the affected areas without power for over 16 hours. On filing the police complaint, the work of the contractor was stopped. He had been told to do the tracking of the cable and then to do the work.
एकांक सुमार लायट गेली. ओके, एकांक लायट गेली जाल्यार आमी हांव एकटो स्वता येवन आयलो हांगा आनी पेट्रोल करीत आयलो कितें जालो प्रॉब्लम. आनी आमच्या हांगा 3 केबल गेल्या. कदंबा सबस्टेशन वयल्यान हर्बर आनी बोगदा 3 केबल गेले आमचे. सो हांगा पळयत जाल्यार हांचें काम चालू आसा. तांकां सांगलें बाबा कितें जालां कळ्ळें तुका. मागीर आतां पळोवपाक गेले जाल्यार 3 केबल डॅमेज केल्या. 3 केबल डॅमेज केल्या टोटली. आतां एस्केवेशन चालू आहा आमचें काम. एस्केवेशन चालू आहा. सो केबल पयलीं हें करता, ट्रेस करता. सो इमिडियटली सकाळी स्टार्ट करतलें काम. सो
आता खंयचे एरिया अफेक्ट जाल्ले आसा?
बायणा, टोटल मंगूर, सडा, बोगदा, वास्को गेल्ली. वास्को आमी रिज्यूम केले, रिंग फिडिंग केल्या वास्को.
खंयच्या कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरान डॅमेज
अडानी गॅस पायपलायन.
तुम्ही पुलीस कंप्लेंट फायल केली?
पुलीस कंप्लेंट केल्या ऑलरेडी. पुलीस येवन गेले हांगा हें करून. मागीर वचून हांव रजिस्टर करतलो.
तुम्ही कॉन्ट्रॅक्टराक डायरेक्शन दिलें सद्याक आतां आनी फुडें प्रिकॉशन घेवपाक बी?
हय, तांकां सांगलां आतां काम बंद करपाचें आनी विदावट ट्रॅकिंग काम स्टार्ट करपाचें. हांव तांकां सांगलां चुनो घालपाचो, ट्रॅक करपाचो केबल आनी मागीर काम करपाचें. तेजे पयलीं ना. आनी पुलिसांक इन्स्ट्रक्शन दिलां तेंचें काम बंद करपाचें टोटल.
सद्या तांचें काम बंद आसा?
काम बंद आसा सद्या. काम बंद जालें.
तुमकां फॉल्ट मेळ्ळो आसा?
फॉल्ट आमकां आतां खबर आहा हीच लोकेशन, बट आमी सकाळीं कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर येतलो, ट्रॅक करतले आमी जॉईन करतले.
अंदाज कितल्यांक सुमार येवंक शकता?
अंदाज बाय इवनिंग. आमी ट्राय करतले, दनपारा बीन ट्राय करतले मॅक्सिमम, बट बाय इवनिंग श्योरली हमारी.
थैंक यू.
अभी पुलिस आया, पुलिस लोग आया, देखा, वो लोग चला गया. हाँ, अभी ये अच्छा रास्ता बनाया था, वो रास्ता फोड़ा भी लोग. हाँ, इसका जवाब कोई नहीं है. अंगूर नहीं है, सड़ा नहीं है. अभी इसका जवाबदारी है कौन? अभी छोटा छोटा बच्चा लोग घर में है. अभी हमको भी नींद है. देखा तो ऊपर से चोरी हो रहा है. मंगूर में इधर मंगता उधर हर जगह पे. मेन प्रॉब्लम ये जगह पे, सब जगह पे चोरी हो रहा है. इसका जवाबदारी देगा कौन? इन लोगों के टाइम टेबल है, जब मंगता है खड्डा मार रहा है, सब क्लियर कर रहा है. तो इसका वो है कौन जवाबदारी? इसलिए हमारा कुछ नहीं है बाबा. हम लोग को तकलीफ हो रहा है, बड़ा लोग कुछ नहीं है. छोटे छोटे आदमी का बच्चा है, छोटे छोटे बच्चा पैदा वाला है. उन लोग क्या करेगा इस टाइम पे?
The inevitable has happened after the bulldozers of Official Dome descended on Dabolim. The couple's golden dream of having a home has been ground to dust, even as 44 other houses were saved due to the High Court's stay order. On Thursday, when Herald TV descended at Ground Zero, the couple was nowhere to be seen. The neighbors were tight-lipped, fearing consequences, and what lay at the spot, which was once a home, was heart-wrenching. Just rubble, metal sheets, and household items all abandoned.
Although the High Court saved 44 other houses in the funnel zone at Dabolim Airport, the lone couple, which did not go to court, was not so lucky. The owner had pledged his wife's gold to secure a loan and build the house. The owners of this demolished home were the first to build a house in this area. Now 44 houses are standing, but this house in the funnel zone has been demolished. The desperate family claimed that they would not move from the area because they had nowhere else to go. On Thursday, when Herald TV descended on the ground, they were nowhere to be seen. All that lay at the spot, which was once a home, was rubble, sheets, household items, but no family. Clinton D'Souza and Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Goa Medical College and Hospital has rusticated 4 medical students for assaulting and purportedly ragging a Goan student in the boys' hostel. Health Minister Vishwajit Rane said they had been rusticated from their classes and from the hostel. Goa Medical College and Hospital Dean Dr. Shivanand Bandekar issued an order rusticating 4 third-year MBBS students, Ayush Mangal, Nityam Chandra, Rishabh Marmat and Muhammad Owais, from the boys' hostel for 3 months for assaulting another student.
Goa Medical College and Hospital has rusticated 4 medical college students for assaulting and purportedly ragging a Goan student in the boys' hostel. Health Minister Vishwajit Rane confirmed that 4 students were rusticated. The students have been rusticated from their classes and from the boys' hostel for 3 months for assaulting another student. However, Herald TV found that the students were still on campus.
गालियां बक रहा है, धमका रहा है, गेट बंद करके जा रहा है बाहर से। हाँ, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत अच्छी बात है, वीडियो बनाओ, बहुत अच्छी बात है। पहले आके मैं धमका दूं लोगों को।
Incident which there was an inquiry committee put up by the dean, and this was also reported in the media. So based on that, they have been suspended for 3 months. Academically, that's the procedure that has to be followed. They have been suspended from the hostel also, and also suspended from academics for 3 months.
छोड़ा तो मुझे कितनी बार बोला था, पकड़ पकड़ के मार रहे थे मुझे।
24 hours ago, 4 students were rusticated by the dean and the authorities of the GMC because of their behavior. A is that they were found ragging and they had also assaulted some students. Hence, action was taken by the dean and they were rusticated. However, I tried to speak to several students here, but they refused to speak on this issue. Health Minister Vishwajit Rane also spoke on the issue and he said a strict action will be taken, and he has said that this such act will not be tolerated in future. This is Clinton D'Souza at the GMC for Herald TV.
At the time, people of Goa are agitating against the double tracking of railways in view of safety of human and wildlife. An adult leopard has been moved to death by a train in the forest area of Padi Kepe on Thursday. An adult leopard aged between 4 to 5 years was noticed lying dead on the railway track, close to the forest range office at Padi at around 7:30 a.m. Hearing the incident, several environmentalists have reacted, saying that this is one of the reasons people are fighting against the double tracking of railways through the wildlife areas.
The South Western Railway has already commissioned the doubling of the 15.2 km railway line between Savardesh, Chandor, Margaon in South Goa. Recently, the Supreme Court had passed an order cancelling the green clearance granted to the doubling of the railway track between Tinaigarh Castle Rock in Karnataka and Kule in Goa. We got the message at around 7:30 am on Thursday about a dead leopard lying near the railway tracks and hence rushed to the site immediately, said RFP Velip. He further informed that the age of the leopard could be around 4 to 5 years and he is an adult. The prima facie evidence indicates that a leopard had been killed due to being hit by a train during the night time, he stated. RF also said that there is movement of many leopards in this area of Kepe. Abhijit Prabhudesai, environmentalist, expressed shock to hear the news about the tragic death of another leopard after being hit by a train. He said the doubling of the South-Western Railway line to the Western Ghats must be stopped, else it will exterminate all the wildlife of the sanctuary and will finish all the leopards and tigers of the Western Ghats in Goa and Maharashtra. Marcos Gonsalves for Herald TV.
The residents of Verna, Lotoli, Nagua, Kelosi and Nuve have strongly objected the garbage treatment waste management plant at Verna, Lotoli industrial area. After a presentation by the Managing Director of Saligaon Waste Management Plant, Levinson Martins, on the functioning of the plant, the locals say all aspects of the plant are needed to be taken into consideration and have raised concerns over the groundwater depletion in Verna if the plant is set up.
The locals residing around Verna have strongly objected the waste management plant at Verna Lotli Industrial Area. A presentation was given by the Managing Director of Saligaon Waste Management Plant, Levinson Martins, on the functioning of the Saligaon plant. Locals say that all aspects of the plant are needed to be taken into consideration. Locals have also raised concerns over the groundwater depletion in Verna if the plant is set up.
Yeah. Madam, your name?
I'm Zarina the Queen.
You're from? Nuve.
Yeah.
Okay, you all had come to meet Levinson Martin.
Yes.
What was the outcome of it?
We had, he gave us a presentation only regarding the plant and how it will function. But our concerns are far-reaching and detrimental. And we need to proper perspective on board first.
Okay.
So it's not only with one person. We have to consider all the aspects of planning and for whom it is being planned. That is a moot question. So once that is done, it will be more clear whether we require to have this kind of plants coming or no.
Okay. But after having the meeting,
Yeah.
are the people happy or any conclusion has been given?
No, we will revert back to the minister because he sent us to have a interaction with him and he will appraise us.
Okay.
So we will take the necessary steps to keep the minister also appraised of how this thing is not meeting within our perspective and the reality of the situation.
Okay. How is the presentation which was given?
Presentation is always a decorated piece where the project proponent will always show all the pros.
Okay.
It is for the vigilant and alert and bothered citizenry to dig out all the facts and put it on the table, because this is how governments have been functioning in the name of people.
To address our concerns regarding the garbage treatment plant that is coming in the Verna industrial estate.
Okay.
And we have got certain apprehensions which we wanted to put forth with the authorities.
Okay.
So the minister accepted the fact that he was not a technical person and asked us to see Mr. Levinson Martins, who is the MD of the garbage department.
Okay.
So we had an interaction with him today, but unfortunately he could not clarify the issues that we had put before him, especially our concern for depletion and damage to groundwater and a deep aquifer which is present, especially in the Verna industrial estate, where there are 174 bore wells, 32 springs, and 28 village wells which are supplying water to the Verna industrial estate.
Okay. Okay. But what did you all come to any conclusion, or are you all going to proceed?
No, we have told him, given him the facts and said we do not want the garbage treatment plant of 250 tons to come in the Verna industrial estate. They can decide some other location, but not in the Verna industrial estate, because we are already overburdened with more than 400 industries. IDC has taken all our village lands for the purpose of industries, and now they are trying to bring from the back door the garbage treatment.
Locally and surrounding village people had come, and they had made a petition to the minister. They met the minister and about our proposed Verna solid waste management plant, integrated plant. So minister told me to give them a presentation and also to ensure that they have a look at the Saligam plants, which I have done today. They have explained to me what they are saying in this respect, and I have explained from the perspective of the plant, how the plant will come up, what are the issues, that there are no environmental issues, all the environmental issues we have taken care of, and to see the present plant at Saligam, how it is functioning. So I have tried to dispel their fears and explain to them the reason. They have tried to tell me, and they have also included many other issues like TCP issues of other expansion of other housing complexes coming up in the surrounding areas and all that. So those issues are not directly related to me as such. But then the petition, whatever they have put up, I'll examine it, scrutinize it, and put up my reply to the government for that.
Shagun Gaude for Herald TV.
The results of HSSC examination April 2022 will be declared on Saturday, May 21st at 5 p.m. Board Chairman Bhagirath Shetty has said that the results will be uploaded on the website www.gbshe.info. The examination was conducted by Goa Board for Secondary and Higher Secondary Education in two-terminal system. That is first term between 8th December 2021 to 11th Jan 2022 and second term between 5th April 2022 to 23rd April 2022. The examination was conducted at 18 centers and 72 sub-centers across the state.
The results of HSSC examination April 2022 will be declared on Saturday, May 21st at 5 p.m. Board Chairman Bhagirath Shetty has said that the results will be uploaded on the website www.gbshe.info. The examination was conducted at 18 centers and 72 sub-centers across the state. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
With Goa witnessing unseasonal rainfall mid-May, the Indian Meteorological Department, Goa, has issued a weather warning for the state. Thunderstorm to be accompanied with lightning and winds gusting to around 40 km per hour, very likely at isolated places in North and South Goa. Strong wind with speed reaching 40 to 50 km per hour, gusting to 60 km per hour is likely to prevail over southwest Arabian Sea from the 19th to the 23rd May 2022. Fishermen are advised not to venture into these areas during the above-mentioned period. IMD has forecast sporadic rain on Thursday and Friday due to certain weather systems. The onset of monsoon will, however, happen 5th June onwards. Scientist Rohan M. gave the details.
Indian Meteorological Department, Goa, has issued a weather warning for the state. Thunderstorm accompanied by lightning and winds gusting to around 40 km per hour are very likely at isolated places in North and South Goa. Strong winds with speed gusting to 60 km likely to prevail over the Arabian Sea from 19th to 23rd May. Fishermen are advised not to venture into these areas during the above-mentioned period.
आज के दिन उसका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन थोड़ा ज़्यादा रहेगा, यानी कि हमने दिया है heavy rainfall at a few places on 19th and heavy rainfall at isolated places on 20th. So rainfall has already started. Automatic rain gauge stations गोवा में जो है IMD के, उसमें से 1 मिलीमीटर 2 मिलीमीटर ऐसे रेनफॉल मिलना शुरू हुए हैं. And we are expecting this light rainfall spell to continue throughout the night. Rainfall spells जारी रहेंगे 24 hours के लिए और the rainfall activity will be comparatively higher these 2 days. और उसके बाद rainfall weak होने वाला है, जो कल था परसों था, यानी कि अराउंड 15-16 में जो सिचुएशन था that will be there after 20th of May.
Monsoon has been not started, no?
These rains are not ideally they are not related with monsoon rainfall. Monsoon rainfall का जो northern most point है monsoon currents जो आ रहे हैं इस साल के, वो अभी तक बे ऑफ बंगाल में ही है. आने वाले 2 दिनों में उसका फर्दर प्रोग्रेस एक्सपेक्टेड है. वो इवन अप टू सम पार्ट्स ऑफ अरेबियन सी तक वो आ सकते हैं. और जैसे आपको पहले से ही पता होगा, IMD ने फोकस किया है कि 27th मई को विद मॉडल एरर ऑफ ±4 days 27th मई को केरला के ऊपर मानसून का ऑनसेट हो सकता है और उसके बाद ही मानसून का प्रोग्रेस गोवा की ओर होगा.
थंडरिंग भी हो सकता है कुछ और विंड का कुछ.
अभी जो है 2 दिन का हम बोल रहे हैं, उसमें कुछ ऐसे सिग्निफिकेंट थंडरस्टॉर्म एक्टिविटी होने के चांसेस कम हैं. आइसोलेटेड 1 या 2 जगह पे हुआ तो ही उतना ही होगा, जैसे अप्रैल में था, नहीं तो जैसे मई के लास्ट वीक में था, उस तरह के सिग्निफिकेंट क्लाउड टू ग्राउंड लाइटनिंग होने के चांसेस कम हैं.
Prasad Polchi for Herald TV.
The Verna police on Thursday detected a murder case and have arrested a youth from New Vade, residing near Ghazi Stop, for allegedly committing murder of a girl at Velsau, disclosed highly placed sources. Verna PI Diego Gracias is investigating into the case under the supervision of Deputy Superintendent of Police Vasco Rane. The details are awaited.
A youth from New Vade residing near Ghazi Stop has been arrested for allegedly murdering a girl in Velsau. Verna Police Inspector Diego Gracias is investigating the case under the supervision of Deputy Superintendent of Vasco Police Rane. More details awaited.
चलियेची डेड बॉडी मेळ्ळा विथ सम स्टॅब इंजरीज वी सस्पेक्टेड टू बी अ होमिसाइडल केस. इन्वेस्टिगेशन चालू आसा. आय कॅनॉट गिव यू मच डिटेल्स एट दिस मोमेंट.
आयडेंटिफाय बी जालें सर?
विल डिटेक्टेड.
आमी सरप्रायज जाताय. आमची ब्युटी बीच हे हुंचे मनीस हुंय येताय आनी हिंगा मर्डर जाताय, वेल्सा मर्डर जाताय. सो आमी नको हें कितें म्हूण. आतां म्हाका दिसता ही 3री बी मर्डर जाल्या हे आमचे वेल्सा बिचेचेर दांड्यार. पूण हिंगा कितें जाता, हिंगा म्हाका दिसता पुलिसाचें पेट्रोलिंग कमी जाता. आनी आज देखून आमकां एकूय रिपोर्ट आमकां दिश्ट पडना की पुलिसान कोणाकूय अरेस्ट केलें म्हूण हे हितूंतल्यान हे वतान हे कपल्स बी हे झाडां बाडां आहाय ते थोडे. तेन्ना आमकां कळटा की बाबा येस पुलिसान कितें केलां आनी लोक भिता. सो थिंग मेन हितू येताय, थिंगा जीपेचेर येताय वयताय, बट हिंगा आमकां पेट्रोलिंग केन्ना दिश्ट पडलें ना. सो आमी रिक्वेस्ट कोताय आमच्या वेर्ना पुलिसे कडेन की भितरल्यान तुमी मातशें हे मारे पासोय मारे. आनी जेन्ना तुमी तरी केसो रेजिस्टर केल्यो सो तांकां मागीर येवपाक एवॉयड जातले ते लोक देखून आमी मागता ही आमची बेलसां इतली बरी बीच लोक देखून हिंगा तांकां आहा जाल्यार लोक हें कोता तांकां पोतून धाडटा त्रास कोता बट हेजेर आतां कितें तिसरी मॉर्डर ही सो तिसरी वो चवथी हांव नाका बट इतले मॉर्डर जावपा कारण कितें हिंगा कांय सेफ्टी ना सो हिंगा कोणूय तरी येता तांकां तेंचे एक विजल घालपा जाय आनी हें काम चडशें पुलिसेचें बाबा आपूण चोयतले हे वादन भोंवतले आनी तांकां मातशें व्हरून कितें तरी अरेस्ट करतले सोळी म्हूण जायना तांकां अरेस्ट करपा जाय आनी मागीर लोकांक दाखोवपा जाय की आमी चोय वेलसां बिचाचेर कितले लोकांक अरेस्ट केले बिकॉज ऑफ दीस कॉज सो तेन्ना मागीर लोक भिरांत पडटली हिंगा फ्रिडम जालो आहा हे सायडीक थिंगा कोणूय येना आनी हे सगळे रावन आहा तर तांकां ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी मेळटा येवपाक एक फावटी तर पुलिसेन आपल्याक रोल दाखयलो सो आमचो रिक्वेस्ट हंबल रिक्वेस्ट पुलिसे वेर्ना पुलिसे कडेन की हे बिचाचेर तेमी रावंड मारपाचो आनी हे कपलां येता तांचे भाशेन हें करपाचें.
Is fish which comes to Goa under the cover of darkness free from formalin? While most of the Goans buy fish from the market during the day, non-Goan fish vendors do business by the roadsides after sunset. The fish they sell comes from Hubli, Andhra Pradesh and other places from across the border. The variety of fish they sell, mostly the rahu and katla, is not available in the local market during the day but sold at a rate of around 100 rupees per kg by migrant fish vendors. The big question is this fish formalin free? Why is it not sold during the day in the local market?
Is fish which comes to Goa under the cover of darkness free of formalin? While most of Goans buy fish from the market during the day, non-Goan fish vendors do business by the roadside after sunset. The fish they sell comes from Hubli, Andhra Pradesh and other places across the border.
का कस्टमर ज़्यादा करते हैं और तुमको मालूम नहीं कि इसमें फॉर्मलिन है या का नहीं
रहता है ऐसा
नहीं रहता है
फॉर्मलिन रहेगा तो मालूम पड़ेगा ना थर्मोकोल का बॉक्स में आता है तो नहीं रहेगा वो आइस पैकिंग आता है पूरा
और जब तुम लेता है वो तुमको थर्माकोल बॉक्स से ही देता है वो
थर्मोकोल बॉक्स से वही पैकिंग होकर आता है ना
थर्माकोल बॉक्स से ही देता है वो
और एक जगह से हुबली से भी आता है माल ज्यादातर हुबली से आता है कर्नाटक में हुबली से ज्यादा आता है
ये अभी उधर समुद्र का मच्छी है या उधर
नदी का तालाब बड़ा बड़ा तालाब रहता है
तालाब में ये डलता है और बाद में पानी ये
जाल से निकलता है
जाल से निकल के इधर भेज देता है
ये मच्छी ज्यादा हुबली का है कर्नाटक मतलब आंध्र का था ना पहले से अभी लेट बोल के हुबली का मच्छी ज्यादा हो रहा है हुबली में तालाब हो ना कर्नाटक उधर से मच्छी ज्यादा आता है
और तुमको मिलने के बाद तुम कैसे अभी समझो ये आता है और ये
माल अभी आया आज ही आया
ये माल अभी आया ये अभी और अभी तो सेल नहीं है तो तुम कैसे रखता है वो
आइस में मतलब जितना बचेगा वही आइस में रखना पड़ेगा ना
हाँ आइस में रखता है
अभी 2-4 दिन बचा तो आइस में रहेगा
2-4 दिन तक आइस में
2-3 दिन रहता है 3 दिन के बाद नहीं रहेगा फिर नरम होता है मच्छी.
Elvis Sequeira for Herald TV.
Nearly 60% of the desilting work of the Santinez Creek has been completed, said CCP Commissioner Agnello Fernandez. The creek has been cleared of all kinds of garbage such as mud, bottles, plastic and debris. Soil taken from the creek has been segregated and kept for drying and will be cleared before the onset of monsoon, while some of it will be used as fertilizer.
Nearly 60% of the desilting work of the Santinez Creek has been completed, said CCP Commissioner Agnello Fernandez. The creek has been cleared of all kinds of garbage. Soil taken from the creek has been segregated and kept for drying. The soil will be cleared before the onset of the monsoon, while some of it will be used as fertilizer.
Desilting, as you can see, the work is going on. About more than 60% of it has already been desilted. We have removed tons of garbage and all kinds of garbage that was there, from bottles to plastics to all other silt and mud and debris. We have saying that all the desilting, whatever you are taking the mud from the creek, the creek is dumped. It is not dumped. It is placed there for drying purpose. Because the rain is coming. Rain will, before that will clear it. If you take wet soil directly from the creek, it is going to create havoc on the roads. You will get water all over the roads. Besides that, wet silt is much more heavy than dry. So we kept it for the drying purpose. Of course, it's unseasonal rain, but whatever. we will be lifting it up and taking it away. Most of it is going to be used actually for fertilizers, because actually it's good fertilizers. The plastics, the glass and metal is removed.
Prasad Polchi for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.